First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Bakak Wadash, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai. Shanya Kabad Garwala Rakab Hatakwanyam Nawa Waha Shaliakim Nawa, Shal Yasharahla Ba'ait. Alright, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to all you Archimedes pushing his truth in love and sincerity and in charity. Alright, this is the brother YASHAWAN from the GMS Palmers Camp Park here with another lesson. Alright, this lesson will be entitled Those Who Know Right But Still Rebel. Basically, those who know what to do, what is right to do, but still go ahead and do what is wrong. Alright, like for instance, okay, let's look at the so-called Christians. Alright, they'll read, a lot of them will pick up the Bible and read a lot of the voices, okay? Like when you go to the law in Leviticus chapter 11, what to eat and what not to eat. Alright, they'll read that and they'll see that. Okay, they know they ain't supposed to eat the pork, shrimp, lobster, ham, crab, and all these other stuff. Alright, they know that, but yet they still go ahead and eat them. You see, and then you have a lot of them who don't know. Alright, but yet they heard, okay, you ain't supposed to eat it. Alright, but because they didn't see it with their own two eyes, they don't believe. Okay, so but they still go and eat anyhow. Because why? They listen to Pastor Park Shop say, man, like, we are not underneath the law anymore. You know, we underneath grace now, so you could do whatever you want to. Basically, that's what they telling the people. Alright, but yet at the same time being a hypocrite. Alright, telling the people, you know, the Old Testament is done. We will be underneath the New Covenant now. So you be underneath grace. Alright. So we underneath grace now. And then to tell people come to the altar and be saved. Okay? Come to the altar and ask the Lord for forgiveness of sins. So if the law is done away with, then why should we have to go up to the altar and ask? Why should our people go up to the altar and ask for forgiveness of sins? Alright, then what is sin? That's the next thing. Alright, what is sin? If the law is done away with. Okay, if we're underneath grace. What is sin? Okay, 1 John 5, 2 and 3. Okay, that is I mean, Salak. 1 John 3 and 4. Okay, as a matter of fact, let me just get it. Alright, I don't want to basically misquote that. Alright. So, alright, 1 John 3 and 4. Whosoever committed sin transgressed also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law. Okay? So, hey, our people, they don't have no cloak for their sins. Alright? Now, back to Luke. This is Luke chapter 12 and 47. And that servant which knew his Lord's will, and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. Alright? You have this truth, you have this knowledge, you know what is right and you know what is wrong, but yet you still go ahead and do the wrong. Same thing with those who ain't in the truth. Alright? They know within their minds that what they're going to do is wrong, but yet they still go and do it. Alright? They say, oh man, well, God, Lord, before they do it, they say, God forgive me or Lord forgive me. What I'm about to do. I know it's wrong, but Lord forgive me. They still go ahead and do it. Alright? These people, they don't have no cloak. You know what I mean? They willingly are sinning. You know what I mean? One time ago, I was like that. You know, other argument is like that. If not, the whole world is like that. You know? Just willingly to go and sin and then say, before we go and do it, we say, Lord, forgive us. You know? Some must still do that. You know? So, hey, when we know what is right, and we still go and do the wrong, for us who know what time it is, we will be whipped with many stripes, more than those who don't even know. Alright, as the scripture says in verse 48, but he that knoweth that knew not, and did commit things worthy of stripes, shall be beaten with few stripes. You see that? For unto whosoever much is given, of him shall much be required. And to whom men have committed much, of him they will ask the more. Okay? So, yeah, man, we have this truth. We know what time it is, but yet if we still go and do the wrong, we will get whipped with many stripes. All right? And those who don't know, they will get whipped with less. They will still get whipped, but they will get whipped with less. All right? Like I say, many of our people, they don't know what time it is. All right? They only heard. You see, and hearing is enough. That just shows that they don't have no faith, because faith comes by hearing, and hearing what? The word of the Lord. Okay. So let's go again. The book of James, chapter 4 and 17. All right. Therefore, to him that knoweth to do good, and doeth it not, to him it is sin. All right. So you know what time it is. Okay. Whatever you whatever decision you say you're going to make to do, and you know that it ain't right, especially like if you going to eat pork and you know it ain't right to eat pork, all right, you sinning. If you going to skin your head and you know it ain't right to skin your head, you sinning. All right, that's just to name one or two. Okay, but many of our people, they know right from wrong. All right. But and then another thing is that the scriptures say there's a way seemeth right unto man, but the end thereof is death. All right. So before you go and make any decision which you ain't even sure of, seek Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. For answers. Okay. Or seek the man of the Lord who out on highways and byways. Okay. Who have this truth. Who could answer these questions for you. All right. Before you go and make a decision. Even ask him who inside this knowledge. All right, before you make any decision or whatever have you, speak with your leaders. Okay, speak with your brothers. Speak with the leaders. All right, like the Apostle Taha said the other day, if you faced with a hard decision or whatever have you, then you what you do? You pick out a coin. All right, and you toss the coin. Basically, what do you call it now? All right. Basically, you draw something like you draw a stick. I can't remember the word what I wanted to bring out. All right, but basically, you get a coin and you flip the coin. Okay, and whatever. If you pick head or whatever and it land on the head, then you know the answer is from the Lord. All right, I forget what it is. It didn't come back. It didn't come to me yet. All right, but if you are and you watching, you may know what I talking about. Okay, so yeah, man. If you know what to do is right, do what is right. Do what is required. Okay. Next precept I'm going to go to is 1 John. Okay, chapter 2, verse 15. All right. Check this. Love not the world. All right. Because many people, they in the world, they look around and they see, because they see this one doing it and that one doing it, they feel like it's all right for them to do it. All right. But when it ain't all right, especially when they know what is right and what they know what is wrong. All right. But they see the world doing it, so hey, what they can do, man, that's what they doing, so man, I might as well do it too. You see? That's what the world is. That's why Yahweh Shai say, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai say, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. All right. So many of our people, they love to say, they have pride, and they proud of this and they proud of that. You know, they're just sinning. You know what I mean? Pride goes before destruction, and pride is the beginning of sin. You know. But hey, that's the world. All right, that's the world. You see, they think that everything they see or think that it look good in their eyes, they think it's right. Like, let me give you a little example. Like the barber. All right, you go to a barber, you get shape up, you get all grown up, you nice haircut, you all sharp up and stuff like that. Okay, that seems right in a man's eye. All right, because it make him look a little sharp. You see, make him tear off some years or whatever. But that is wrong in the eyes of the Lord. All right, the Most High say no, you mustn't. There should be no baldness upon your head. Neither you mar the corners of your head, nor the corners of your bed. Okay, so that ain't right in the eyes of the Lord. Okay, that may be right in the eyes of man. That's why Peter and the apostles say we rather obey the Most High rather than men. Okay, and really and truly, I used to have to shape up. Probably every man used to have to shape up. All right, but now I don't have no shape up. My bed didn't line up. And it look like man. I tell you the truth, man. I look more healthier now than how I used to be having shape up. All right, it just look right in my eyes. See, it just look right, and I sure in the eyes of the Lord it look right. Why? Because these His laws anyhow. Okay, verse 16. For all that is in the world, the lust thereof, the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but of this world, but is of the world. Okay? So the Most High ain't dealing with no pride and proud. Okay? The Most High dealing with his ways. Okay? Now our people say they love the Lord, they believe in the Bible and stuff like that. But do they take it heed to this word? To believe is to take it heed to the law, statutes, and commandments. Alright? Those who take it heed will have life. Those who are forsake it should be put to death. Okay? Or basically should die. And the Lord did say in Zechariah 13:8 that 2/3 of his people should be cut off and die. Alright? Verse 17. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever. You see that? But he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever. Okay, so you know if you know what to do is right, then do that thing what is right. All right, according to the scriptures, not according to the man's ways. All right. So with that, I hope you was edified with this lesson. So I said the next time, Shalom.